So I thought it would be fun to share my fragrance wish list. I'm going to share them in order of like highest priority and then followed by the rest. At the very top of my list, we have Amouage Guidance, not Guidance 46. I actually prefer Guidance to the 46. It is just the most beautiful fragrance I've ever smelled. Like for me, next to Good Girl Gone Bad by Killian, it's gonna be my next signature scent. There's just something about that fragrance that is so captivating. Next is Vanilla Powder and then Vanilla Powder Extrait. I love both. I want both. They both give a different vibe. Both absolutely phenomenal. So those are priority. All right. So next would be Le Labo the Noir 29. Somebody gifted me the shower body oil of this fragrance, and both my husband and I are head over heels in love with it. It is the most beautiful tea fragrance I have ever smelled. And I don't own a lot of tea fragrances, but this really has made me want to dive deeper into like tea fragrances. It's like a black tea, super creamy, but also earthy and ambery. It's phenomenal. I'd say that those four are my top priority. The next are just kind of like on my list, and I'll get them when I get them. But Amber Musk Vanille by Erin. So I smelt the original Amber Musk, and while I really liked it, I didn't love it. I actually gave it to my sister. She fell in love with it, so gave it to her. I feel like I will love the vanilla version even more, and I'm probably gonna blind buy that one. I just have a feeling I'm gonna love it because the Amber Musk DNA was really nice, and with an added vanilla, yes. Next is Dirty Milk by Born to Stand Out. So when I first got this, I wasn't sure about it because it has a really strong black pepper note. But then the more I wore this sample, the more I fell in love with it. It dries down to like a sticky caramel, but with black pepper. And I actually have grown to love the black pepper note in this, so much so that I bought a dupe of it, which didn't have the prominent black pepper note, and I didn't like it. I was like, no, I want the black pepper. So also, Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. I own the original Love Don't Be Shy, and I absolutely love it. The extreme version has rose in it, and I'm a rose girly through and through. I feel like I'm gonna love that one, so gonna blind buy that one too, I think. I'm probably gonna butcher this next one. It's Printemps Blanc by Mason Mataha. Also got a sample of this one, been wearing it, and I absolutely love it. It's like a sweet, freshy, very difficult to describe, but it's just gorgeous. I love it. Great for the summer. Definitely want a full bottle of that. What else do I have? Fleur's Matcha Milk. It's a body mist. They really need to come out with the fragrance for this one because it is phenomenal. It's like a milky matcha dream. I absolutely love it. I smelled it at Sephora and fell in love. Okay, next, Chanel number 5. In my younger days, I did not appreciate this fragrance. It smelled like very mature, but also I've realized that my nose is maturing. Like as I grow older, the more fragrances I smell, I learning that I appreciate certain DNAs more now than I did back then. I recently revisited Chanel number 5, and I tried the Toilette concentration, and I actually really like the Toilette, probably more so than the Perfume. So I'm probably gonna get that one first and see how I like it, wear it. But there's just something about that DNA that's actually very addictive, especially once you have it on. So definitely on my wish list. Also, Delina. A lot of people prefer the exclusive. I prefer just Delina. Like the exclusive is more powdery, and I don't prefer that. But something about Delina on my skin, it's just the tartness of it, of that rhubarb and lychee note, is just so beautiful. I also want to get the Moroccan oil perfume. They had the body mist originally, and then they came out with the perfume. I definitely want that for the summertime because it's such a beautiful freshie. It really is. What's next? Cirque du Soleil. So I have a dupe of it by, what is it? It's called Dolzura. I think it's by Paris Corner, I think. I love the dupe. I've never smelled the original, but the dupe is just to die for. So I definitely want to get the original just so I have it in my collection. But I'll probably get it once I finish my dupe. We'll see. Kayali's Yambuji Marshmallow. I had gotten Pink Blush, I believe. It's a dupe. And it just doesn't compare to the original. There's just something about the OG that is just perfection. And I don't really want a dupe. I just want the original at this point. Also, Kayali's Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. This one I didn't like when I first tried it. I got a sample and I didn't prefer it. It was just too sweet for me. But then I wore it on a random day. I was like, let me just spritz it on, whatever. And I fell in love. So I don't know what changed, but My heart did maybe. Also, when I wore it, my husband couldn't stop complimenting me, and I was really surprised. Like, I didn't think he would love that one, but he did. Next, okay, Nest Cardamom Latte. This one just came out, and I'm gagged. Like, when I tell you I love cardamom, like, I drink cardamom tea, like, I make Indian tea with cardamom in it regularly, my husband and I drink it. I love cardamom so much, I love the scent, I love the taste. Cardamom is just any fragrance with cardamom in it, like, I wanna get my nose on. And then cardamom latte, like, are you joking? A milky cardamom? I'm like so this one is already out, I believe on Sephora. I'm thinking of just going ahead and buying it, but I'm like, "Oh, guidance first." I'm trying to, like, not buy fragrances until I get, like, the ones on my, like, highest priority list, but anyways, have to get this one no matter what. I know I'm gonna love it, I just know it. Also wanna get Fétiche La Rose by Christian Louboutin. This one went viral a while back, and I think I'm really gonna love it because again, I love rose, and this has a dark cherry. I'm not a big fan of cherry scents, but when somebody said that it's like a darker cherry, I'm very interested. And the reason I don't like artificial red cherries because I grew up in Africa. I grew up in Malawi, and the only cherry I ever knew was, like, the sugared ones in, like, the fruit pudding cans. They were, like, pickled in sugar, and they had, like, this artificial cherry flavor. I mean, they were real cherries, but, like, in fruit cans with who knows how processed. And, when I moved to the United States and I had an actual dark, fresh cherry for the first time, I was gagged. Like, there's no way this is what cherries really taste like, and I now love cherry, so when I say, like, I don't like that red artificial, you know, candied like cherry, that's what I mean, and that's what you get in, like, lip glosses and, like, candy flavors, but if you're giving me, like, a dark, authentic, like, realistic cherry, I'm interested. I'm all in. Next on my list is I really wanna get We the People's Discovery Set. I feel like I'm gonna love all their fragrances. This is a brand I discovered just here on TikTok. After reading about the story behind the fragrance and also just the notes in the different fragrances, I'm like, "I'm gonna love this." So I wanna get a discovery set, talk about it with you guys, share my thoughts, and then see what I wanna buy a full bottle of. What's next? Okay, so on my recent visit to Sephora, I fell in love with Glossier's, You Soy, I think that's how you pronounce it, EDP. It's like a rice fragrance, but it's honestly such a beautiful rice fragrance. So definitely want that one. And then I also fell in love with Ellis Brooklyn's Isla Sirena. Isla Sirena or Isla Sirema. It reminded me of a fragrance I currently have in my collection. It reminded me of Shushu by Lee, but a little more sparkly. It has a lime note and it's a creamy lime fragrance. It's so pretty for the summertime, and I don't own a lime fragrance. Like, I own some citrus fragrances, but, like, not lime, and I just when I smelt it, I was like I got the lime immediately, but it was creamy and just, beautiful. I love it. I have 2 more. Okay, Rhubarb and Custard by Ruby Tuesdays. This is one I had gotten a sample of, and it was okay. Like, I appreciated the uniqueness of it, and it was okay. But then I was like, "You know what? Let me layer this with a vanilla." And oh my gosh, the tartness, the greenness, and the custardy base of that fragrance paired with a heavy vanilla was to die for. So I'm like, I have to get it just for the purpose of layering. And then, of course, Burberry Goddess Amber Vanilla, the new one. Bought a travel size of this recently, and I'm in love. Like, why does it remind me of, like, Aaron's Amber Musk mixed with Burberry Goddess DNA mixed with vanilla powder extrait DNA. It's such a unique fragrance, completely unisex, incredible for layering. It's just a rich, creamy, little bit sweet amber with a toned down lavender, way toned down, gorgeous scent. So that one I definitely have to buy a full bottle of. And I think that's all I have for now. These are the fragrances I want to buy a full bottle of. I also have a list for, like, fragrances I want to try samples of, and I also have a list for fragrances I need backups of. This was fun. What are the fragrances on your wish list?